All right. Welcome
Hey guys,
back.
what's up?
Whoa. Yeah. Welcome back to the Fastbreak Kids. Welcome back to the Fastbreak Kids. I am Wiley here with my man Alex.
What's up, guys?
It's me, Wiley, and it's Jared. It's the Fastbreak Kids.
Jared.
I am Wiley. The man to my left is Dylan, whom we have not seen for a while. So welcome back, Dylan. It's Dylan with more facial hair.
It has been a month since we filmed or even posted, so we haven't really seen anyone lately.
This is Michaela. Now, usually it's you who has videos to show me, whether it's the Dennis Quaid special trailer that you showed me.
That was a good movie, though.
The ferret guy, or whatever it was.
Mink Man.
Or the various Hulk Hogan videos that we sat through last time that still scar me to this day.
Rewatch that, guys.
There have been many giants upon the microphone that have given us legendary promos over the years.
Okay.
One of those giants pretty much stands alone as one of the most individual, interesting, and intelligent wrestlers. And he goes by the name of Scott Steiner.
Yeah, I knew it.
It struck me as such an important and educational... It's almost like a documentary. It's so groundbreaking.
Okay, now I'm really scared.
You talk about another level of living your life. It's this right here. What you're about to see is basically a crash course in math skills. And I don't know if you were a math guy back in school.
A little bit in high school, like algebra and stuff.
This is going to give you the edge. This is going to take you to the next level.
Okay.
All right? You think you know what you know about math? You don't. Okay. I want you to wrap your brain around what this man has to say, okay? Because he's a genius.
Okay.
Scott Steiner, it's going to be a three-way for the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and two-thirds chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 and two-thirds percent, I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. See, but I'm going to break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you're one of those girls that like romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're going to win, and I'm going to be the world champion at Sacrifice. Come on, Pete, let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up. Holler if you hear that.
All right. So.
What did I just watch?
So, that was Scott Steiner.
Unbelievable. Incredible. Also, that part at the end was... I mean, he didn't even need to say that.
How did he get from what?
It makes so much sense.
That math, you can't go against that math.
I understand. That was one of my favorite types of math that he was speaking about.
Okay.
I attempted to run the numbers.
Yeah.
And
they check out just fine, right?
Sure.
First of all, the fact that he managed to ramble and get that out is actually impressive because it doesn't make any sense, but it did in his brain.
I think his numbers...
It did in his brain.
But I think his numbers, like, actually matched up. I think that's the craziest
That's what
thing.
I mean. Is I think he, like, it was impressive. Incoherent. Stupid, definitely.
I don't understand where he goes from you had a 33% and then you have a 25% minus my 25%. So you have an 8%. I'm like, wait, where's the other 25%?
And then he's like 66% chance or 33% chance if we're on a 1v1. It's like, but we're not. Like, you're not. So
that's how Dylan does his math for like Rocket League. He's like, you want to go 1-on-1? Well, you got a 25% chance at best against me.
But I have a 286.3 chance of winning.
That's some good hard math right there.
He's such a genuine guy too, because like genuine, true to his thoughts and to himself. Yeah. He's not putting on any kind of character right there. He genuinely is like, ladies, do you want somebody who's going to make you feel like a person? Or do you want to go home to that fat Samoa Joe? Or do you want to go to a genetic freak like me?
Her face when he says that about Joe is so funny. I love it.
Or go home to that fat Samoa Joe.
Oh my gosh. Literally. She must have been dating Samoa Joe for real at that time.
Go back. Play that again. Go back like 10 seconds to 15 seconds.
Or go home to that fat Samoa Joe. Tonight, we're going to win.
Who's the woman in the back? She's incredibly tall. You don't know who that is?
No, that is.
I don't know. All of them by a wide berth.
How tall is she?
like there for no reason. Like
10 foot.
She's like 6'8".
10 foot.
She's 10 foot.
10 foot.
You've been doing that Scott Steiner math again, haven't you?
There's no other
She's
math.
10 feet tall and 27 feet wide with 12-foot legs.
It makes so much sense.
And I'm not normal.
Can you imagine trying to live with Scott Steiner?
I would invest in earplugs to start with.
Dude, math equations all night, dude. Kayla, you know who Samoa Joe is, right?
Yeah.
Who would you rather be with, Scott Steiner or Samoa Joe?
Simply because I don't want to have to listen to all these math equations all the time. Samoa Joe, I'm not ready to come home and be like, there's a 50% chance we're having spaghetti for dinner, but we can also have 75% chance.
Can you imagine trying to cook with him? How many cups?
There's
numbers say that there's 2 cups of sugar, but you add in the freaks and the peaks, and then you bring it around, and then you have 2 meatballs, and
yeah, I
can you
just
imagine
don't
just
think
being
I can
like,
handle that.
oh, babe, I'm so tired. Long day. You want to hear about my day? Let me tell you something. There was a 66.3% chance of me being successful today.
Scott Steiner was a complete disaster, and what does he look like these days? For me, I imagine his body at this point to just be sagging,
probably
everything's just sagging and
Well, yeah,
and
his
just,
body was
melted.
already scary looking.
He's all. And he goes behind the stage. He's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. It's like, what's this blob? Oh, shoot, that's Scott.
Scott, are you okay?
Like when they're standing in the wax figure Squidward. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Squidward! And then build him back up. I got him. He looks good.
Yeah.
And then, like, Scott Steiner would have this weird, like, bicep
That's
muscle.
what it is. It's his chains. It makes him smarter.
It's like a workout for your brain because your head has to keep that up.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, you don't like
Absolutely
that?
Not. No. What?
Oh my, dude, that's a lipoma. Get that cut off, man. That's, ugh.
I hate that so much.
You're not a fan? Now you're definitely choosing Samoa Joe.
Or I'll just die alone at that point, honestly.
He's the kind of guy that probably does use Common Core.
You don't learn that in class.
Yeah,
they're not teaching
this is what
you.
College doesn't teach.
This is what it doesn't teach you. Professor Steiner is in the building.
Dude, I would love him as a professor.
That's the level of
Don't worry. I should have taken notes, man. I
Don't
forgot
worry.
my notes.
You can watch all the Scott Steiner you want on YouTube. It's all there. Alex, thanks for being on the show.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribed, we have I think we're at 144 right now.
Hey, that's awesome.
Let's get to 150.
Oh, by the way,
check us out on Son of a Button Masher.
Yeah.
We're on Spotify, on
Apple Podcasts, Anchor.fm.
Anchor.
If you go to Anchor.fm, we actually have a list of all the platforms that we're streaming on.
We have a page on Facebook.
We do.
Obviously, on this channel is the Fastbreak Kids.
Mm-hmm.
We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitch. And obviously, we're right here on the YouTube channel.
On the YouTube
and so be sure to subscribe and like everything that we're a part of because you just love us, right? We're just so darn lovable and huggable and fun. It's been the Fastbreak Kids. For Jared, I'm Wiley.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end this before Wiley ever gets to speak again. For all of our... Keep it clean, keep it fresh, keep it fun!
Hey, wait! Subscribe! And like!
And dislike.
It's too late now. But, yeah. No, so that was a Scott...
Scott.
And I'm not normal.